Good evening, all of you. Happy to see you here after a long while.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. I'm so happy to see you all. Today's our topic is save soil. This concept I got it about 1 year back. That is on 6th May. One circular has come, issued by CBSE regarding Save Soil movement. So that day onwards, I thought to take, and that became painting. Could not record fully. That is why now I thought to share with you what about Save Soil. It is turning the attention of the world to our drying soil. That is, soil crisis is very important. And I don't know how much the people are aware of this soil crisis. So the soil crisis, we have to maintain, we have to recover the soil health. That is the most important thing I want to share here. And so as we know about soil movement, first of all, we can understand what about the challenge we are facing. Challenge. About is any pardon? Hello. Okay. Anything? Not audible. Anything? Then 52% of agricultural soil are already degraded. Understand that? 52% of agricultural soil are already degraded. 90% of the soil will be degraded by 2050. So if no soil means no planet, no plant, no food, that leads to starvation, and eventually there will be civil war. Civil war, you know, that is inside the country itself, outside also it can occur. So people will be forced to leave their homes in search of fertile land. We were aware of the scarcity of water like that, but here no soil. So if there is no soil, that means that there is really desertification occur. And what is the importance of Save Soil movement in this context to educators, to teachers and students, that Save Soil movement, as I told you, this circular has been issued by CBSE, Save Soil movement, and Dr. Sanyam Bharadwaj sir was recommending the movement. Along with, really, this movement was launched by Sadhguru. That is the circular, it says, and one important motto is that all nations to institute national policies and actions towards increasing organic content of soil. So we have to increase organic content of soil. All nations, that is worldwide, about more than 100 countries already affected. And most vulnerable country comes under China, about 27%, I think 27.8% of land already. Pardon? Hello? Any doubt? Any doubt? Hello? About all nations to institute national policies and actions towards increasing organic content of soil. Organic content, because more than 100 countries already affected. And mostly affected country is China, about 27% land became degraded, and 40 crore people already affected by this. Among the countries name, first India also there, Pakistan is there. So something we should do. How we can do that? As educators, as teachers, as students, we should come forward. That is the most important thing. So teachers to empower children. Restoring life to land. What is restoring life to land? Already degraded land should come back. And they should be given life to the land. Then sustainable land management for eco-restoration. What is meant by sustainable land management, sustainable development? Please mute somebody's, is some distraction there. Okay, then sustainable land management means that we have to fully utilize the land. We have to minimum wastage should be there, and it should be in an eco-friendly manner, and at the same time use it for the present generation as well as future generation. You people already know that what is sustainable development, that is total utilization resources for the present as well as future generation in an eco-friendly manner. And for this, for ecosystem restoration. What is ecosystem restoration? What is an ecosystem? Ecosystem where a community or a group who live and interact with each other in a specific environment. That is ecosystem. So restoring ecosystem, restoring life to land, that is very important. Please unmute. Or any doubt there, you can ask me. Any doubt? Hello. Hello. Any doubt? Any doubt? I will clear it. Any doubt? Okay. Then save soil movement. So that is major concept we have to remember. All nations institute national policies and actions, increasing organic content of soil and restoration life to land, sustainable land management for ecosystem. Now our question is, why save soil movement? Why save soil movement?
Hello.
Soil consists of...
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Tell me.
Yes, excuse me, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. There is so much disturbance in the background, ma'am.
Yes,
I can't hear
somebody,
you.
Yes, I am asking, going on asking, please unmute it. Those who are not muted, please mute it. Okay, anything more? Anything more?
Ma'am, can you mute that person on your from your side, ma'am?
No, nobody from here. Not from here.
Ma'am, you can mute everyone.
Yes, we can check.
Ma'am, you have the option of muting everyone.
Yes, yes, I am checking that. Checking that. They are. But if you have any doubt, how can I understand? Okay.
Ma'am, if any doubt, we can raise our hand.
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you. Now, the question is, why save soil movement? Yes, soil consists of 45% of rock. That rock means minerals, clay, silt, sand. Among minerals, we know iron ore, silver, then aluminum, that is bauxite, then zinc, tin, all this will come along with the clay, silt, and sand. And 25% of water, and 25% of air, and 5% of humus. This 25% of air is very, very important. Why? We know that the enough organisms live beneath the earth. They need air. So, and 5% is humus. Humus, that is the decay of trees, branches, stems, leaves, etc., which add fertility, organic content of the soil. So our aim is to increase organic content of the soil instead of desertification. Then, due to physical, another point is that due to physical disintegration and chemical decomposition of air materials, soil changes in its color, texture, composition, or form of exposed objects. Yes. What is due to physical disintegration? Physical disintegration means landslide, earthquake, or drought will come. All this will flooding. All this will lead to physical disintegration. And chemical decomposition of earth means as people throw plastics or some or the effluents by the industries into the rivers or lakes, this will change the chemical composition of the earth. This will lead to chemical decomposition. So physical disintegration means we know that what about the topography? A plain land, a raised land, a raised plateau, there is a tabletop or a peak. All this can change. Physical disintegration can occur. And as a result, soil changes in its color, texture, composition, or form of exposed objects. Form of exposed objects means whether it is a mountain, whether it is a peak, like that. Then another point is soil compaction. Yes. What about soil compaction? It occurs when there is a combination of wet soil and heavy weight machinery farming. So soil compaction occurs when there is a combination of wet soil and heavy weight machinery in farming, leads to soil compaction. Somebody is there again. Yes. Understand, my dear educators, when there is wet soil is there, then we are using tractors, we are using harvesting machines. This will compress the soil, and because of the compression, network of tunnels and pores created by various organisms will collapse beneath the earth. Understood? The wet soil, when farming or harvesting, we are using harvesting machines. This will reduce the organic content of the soil. Why? The network of tunnels and pores created by various organisms collapse beneath the earth, and air squeezes out, threatening underground habitats and availability of nutrients. Please mute. Wait, I want to see whose sound is coming out that much. All muted.
Ma'am, Mrs. Sita Devi, if you could request her.
Okay. Sita Devi, ma'am, please mute your. Sita Devi, ma'am, please mute your. Okay, mute. Okay, my dear educators, have you heard what I told about the compaction, about how the tunnels and how the soil compaction occurs? I think there was sound. That is one important thing. The tunnels, pores, etc. Maybe organisms will collapse beneath the earth and air squeezes out, threatening underground habitats and availability of nutrients. Yes, this is very important because of the soil compaction. So I told you, so whatever the soil consists of, due to physical disintegration, chemical decomposition, the form of the soil will change, the color will change, then soil compaction occurs, that is tunnels and pores created by various organisms collapse beneath the earth and air squeezes out, threatening underground habitats and availability of nutrients. Then this why save soil movement continues. Desertification. Yes, deserts, hardly 15 centimeter rainfall they get, isn't it? So excessive irrigation or extraction of groundwater in coastal areas leads to salination. As in coastal areas, excessive irrigation or extraction of groundwater leads to salination. That becomes, the water will become salty nearby that area. And due to salination, bacterial species become inactive and kill many other microorganisms. So without underground life means it becomes barren. Yes, without underground life, land becomes barren. Another one is urbanization. Of course, we all know use of tarmac and concrete reduces underground water. Water cannot percolate inside the earth, and so the underground water level cannot be raised. That is another point. Then intensive farming, cultivating again and again the same plot of land with the high yielding varieties of seeds and fertilizers. It will also lead to land degradation. Then of course, water runoff, flooding, drought, landslide, pollution, deforestation, all are all reasons for loss of soil productivity. So because of this reason, we have to participate, we have to do something for the next generation, something for the present generation. Yes. So next question is how to mitigate soil degradation. First method is crop rotation. Different types of crops, pulses, grains, like the different crops should be utilized. So the fertility of the soil, the content can be maintained. Another point is agroforestry, growing crops around trees, forming a microclimate, blocking wind and water damage. So there is agroforestry, growing crops around trees, forming microclimate, blocking wind and water damage. Next one is permaculture. What is permaculture? It is an approach to land management and settlement designed that adopts arrangements observed in flourishing natural ecosystem. That is, according to the natural ecosystem, the land should be managed, the land settlement should be done or the designed. It is based on sustainable farming, a sustainable farming for the present as well as future generation, maximum utilization of land, and in an eco-friendly manner. So conservation of nature, respecting nature. Three principles are there. What are they? Earth care, people care, and fair share. Earth care is we should care the planet, we should care. Another one is people care. Then fair share. What we are having, that should be shared by the animals also, other species also. It is not the wealth of us. So we should share it with others. So form the foundation of the permaculture design and are also found in most traditional societies. It is designed to mimic nature. Yes, permaculture is designed to mimic nature and its design should follow natural principles. The next one, curb industrial farming. Maximum curb industrial farming is tilling. That is tilling with the help of tiller or the tractor, that should be reduced. Multiple harvests should be reduced and agrochemicals should be reduced. Yes, of course, nowadays people are following the organic chemicals. Yes, organic chemicals like the garlic, is garlic soap, etc. They are diluting and making the chemicals for pesticides also. They are using that people. Then next one is hydroponic. That is, it is soilless farming method. Seeds are grown in nutrient-rich water. It's a soilless farming method. Seeds are grown in nutrient-rich water. Then comes aquaponics. It is plants are grown in grow bed and fish are placed in the fish tank. The nutrient-rich water from the fish tank that contains fish waste is fed to the grow bed, where billions of naturally occurring beneficial bacteria break the ammonia. Yes, let me say once more. The plants are grown in grow bed, fish are placed in the fish tank, and the nutrient-rich water from the fish tank may be utilized by that fish waste, may be utilized by the plants in the fish bed, the grow bed, and where billions of naturally occurring beneficial bacteria break the ammonia down into nitrites and nitrates. What about nitrites and nitrates? That is nitrates, less oxygen. That is 3 is the content, 2 is the content of the oxygen, and nitrates 3 and nitrites 2. That is a content. That is a difference. The atom, the content of the nitrogen is equal, same. Then, so this is crop rotation, agroforestry, permaculture, curbing of industrial farming, hydroponics, aquaponics. And so these are the measures we have to take into account. And we should have more policies to protect environment against unsustainable practices. Individuals have to apply pressure on government to prioritize various save soil movement activities. Yes, individuals also should apply pressure on government to prioritize various save soil movement activities. That is restrictions regarding the construction of the building or surrounding the buildings, how people are utilized in the concrete or tiles, etc., blocking the underground water level, or the water cannot deeply go inside the earth. All this should be, government should make some laws. So a circular was issued by CBSE, I told you earlier, on 6th May 2022, based on Save Soil Movement. It is very crucial period for the students to support Save Soil Movement. So teachers and students should be empowered to counteract, as there comes the importance of teachers, educators like you, should empower and they should counteract this disasters. Yes, really it is a disaster, and come forward to take initiative in the Save Soil campaign. So yes, this is a thing that teachers should be empowered, students should be empowered in morning assemblies or some other programs. You should take activities, you should give maximum awareness to the children, maximum awareness to the parents, and maximum awareness to the public, what we are going to face soon. Otherwise, that is the most important thing we are going to face. Is any doubt regarding this? Any doubt? Hello?
No, madam.
No, okay. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am,
soil-
it's clear.
How soil is
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
okay. So that about the save soil movement. Yes, give more priority to this topic and do something for the people. As you are the people who can connect with the younger generation.
One thing,
Okay.
madam.
Anything?
Regarding this nitrates and nitrites, plants directly cannot use the nitrogen.
Yes. They
Atmosphere contains much nitrogen.
Yes, yes.
First of all, it is to be converted into nitrates and nitrates. These are the different forms available in the soil.
Yes.
They can able to absorb, and it is helpful in the preparation of proteins.
Yes. Yes. Yes, very good
Okay,
explanation. Yes. What is nitrates and nitrates? One component regarding oxygen is different. That is all, isn't it? 2 instead of 3.
Yes.
Nitrates
Yes,
3
ma'am.
and the nitrates 2. This I just searched and found out. I'm not so sure. I'm not aware. Only for this purpose, I just went through that. Yes.
And moreover, regarding this one, complex plants are complex bodies, means they are not simple one. Therefore, they cannot take the atmospheric nitrogen directly.
Yes.
Either they can take from the soil, which is naturally available, or from the rhizobium bacteria, or from the fertilizers that we added. These are the
This
3 sources.
bacteria about ammonia, they are talking about that. It is written there, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, this way you can also give your own versions regarding your own viewpoints regarding this. Anything more?
Okay, madam. Thank you.
And the link will be posted by Matthew sir will post the link in the webinar group, and yes, you will get the certificate also by tomorrow. That is the thing sir asked you to convey. If those are not in the webinar group, I will give you the phone number of mine, and you can join in the webinar group. I think majority of you are from All India Educators Forum, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Nice to interact with you, dear teachers. Yes, what
Good
else?
evening, Komalavalli ma'am.
What else?
Jaya here.
Okay, Jaya here. Okay. How is your
So nice to have you back in the session. A very good topic, very close to the World Environment Day.
No,
And I in fact learned a lot from this beyond what I already knew.
Thank you, Jaya.
So thank you so much.
Jaya ma'am, and all of you, I know that you are in the new session, new academic year I have started, isn't it? Really, this I have written on the board, and my husband has taken this, recorded this. And at last, what happened? I give an importance to how soil is formed. You know that in the 7th standard, 8th standard, we are learning, we are teaching them.
Absolutely.
So how the soil breakage and all these things. And at last, I didn't explain how it can be mitigated. That was the thing. So after only we identified that, we didn't say about it. So my husband said, okay, we can take once more. I don't know that recording, most often he used to delete it that time itself to save the space. So that already on my board, it is already kept there for the last 1 year. Anyway, your inspiration, your demands, and Matthew sir, Nina ma'am, all of you, I can't say the personal names, yes, you made me to stand like this or sit like this in front of you.
One more thing, madam.
Also, ma'am,
Yes.
sorry, please go ahead.
Yes.
One more thing, madam, regarding this one, it was in 7th standard. Unnecessarily, it is removed from the syllabus. It was very important topic because entire life depends on soil only. Depends on soil only. Without soil, nothing.
Removed. Then one more doubt I want. Okay, why?
One more thing. I don't know exactly the reason. And one more thing, we can make integrated project also based on the different subjects by using this soil.
Yes, up to 8th standard it is given. Up to 8th standard.
8th standard. All the subject we can incorporate in this one. We can make a beautiful investigatory project also.
Yes, really. Useful also. No, it is very useful to the public also.
Useful. And present days, the soil erosion and all these things are very high. Landsliding and all those things. Making awareness to the children, it is very important, but I don't know why it has removed.
That tsunami, I forgot to say about the tsunami also. One thing I want to clarify here, some fake news is
for your information.
Yes. Political parties.
Yeah, because class 9 has this chapter on soil formation under the physical geography.
Yes.
And class 10 also, when we are doing major soil types in our first chapter of geography, it's there. It's there. So it's not removed. And also, as far as the hands-on experience we are talking about, I would like to share that Isha Foundation
Yes.
also has this initiative where
Yes.
students are participating in this Save Soil
Yes.
movement,
Yes.
which has been taken up as an activity by
Sadhguru.
thousands of schools all over the
World.
India.
Also, yes, definitely. Why I didn't give that much? Yes, I told you in the circular it is written there. I didn't. I told about that name. I don't want to categorize differently. That is why I didn't say more about it. That only. And another thing is that some fake news is about the 10th standard syllabus in political science. Political parties are there, but have you seen that type of news also? Isn't it? Political party is there in the syllabus, isn't it? Am I sure? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely there. Absolutely
yes,
there.
that also, I don't know why
That's an outdated old circular or news which is in circulation. But otherwise, political party is very much a part of the social science democratic politics.
It is very important.
Syllabus.
It is very important. We know that only the diversity in democracy has been popular struggle, and last one, the challenges of democracy, that really not there, isn't it? But this fake news is circulating. I don't know how many, some people, some new teachers, whether it has been taken into account, I don't know. So you educators, when it is a truthful thing, whenever you see something like this, please say that it is not correct. I'm seeing that, but anyway, as we are the part of, especially the part of All India Educators Forum, you can contribute a lot. And your support is very much for me and family. Okay, anything more? I thought if this is not ending, I can continue the session another day like that, because coming out is very difficult for me these days. That is why I'm so happy, my dear educators. You should have not a blessed year, not a blessed year. Coming years, be fruitful with your family and your students. Let them bring a very colorful, flying result. Thank you all. Anything more?
Nothing, madam. Session was so nice, madam. It was useful.
Okay.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the wonderful session. Very informative, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Need of the hour also, madam.
And I know your time is very important. After class, you are sitting here. No, I cannot undervalue that. That is very important. How much answer paper you have to correct, how much notebooks you have to correct, how much you have to go through for the next day. That also I am so aware of that. If you are telling it's useful, I am grateful to you. Okay?
One thing, our real teacher starts after the school hours only.
After opening the school.
After the school hours only, because we have to prepare for the next day, planning everything, execution and all. We have to.
And let me frank, this is the first time I came to know, or I noticed that tunnels and pores are there. It is very important. I know the rabbit, the snake, all this leave, but the damaging, compressing this because of the heavy machinery, now only I identified. When we teach somebody, teach something, then only we will study the topic. That is